Doom darts.
Well, I'm guessing that's a Setzer weapon.
That is a Setzer weapon. And a pretty good one. Especially since there's no human enemies down here.
I'll give it a try. Right. I have to go back up there. These are disgusting. Like, what is that?
It kind of just looks like a big, gross, like, flesh blob.
I mean, it looks like intestines that are, like, tied onto each other.
Yeah. I don't know if that's what they're going for, but, like, it ain't great. Decent.
Eh, not bad. So, like...
Okay, grab it and leave via the westernmost door. Okay, I noticed this before. Go back down to where the chest is. I think there might be a path along there that you can actually walk. Like right there along the wall.
Okay. That's very unclear.
Yeah. When you see enough of the game, you start to see, like... You start to see Sparts.
Okay.
Spots or parts.
That was a crit, wasn't it?
Did the screen flash?
I guess maybe it didn't. I wasn't really looking, but
I wasn't either.
4,000?
Everyone's leveling up really fast.
Oh, up here.
Yep, to the west. So, once you kind of get a sense of how the tile set works in this game, it's...
Okay, good. Death darts?
They were called Doom darts.
Okay.
So, all right.
So
that's really cool that'll just happen randomly. Also, make sure not to use that on undead enemies.
Okay, down? I would guess not yet. Yeah.
Grab stuff first.
I don't want to, like, I should go back and...
You could always warp out
and then
now that you've gotten all the treasure and some levels. And, that's so weirdly garbage. You can warp out now that you've gotten a few levels and picked up all the treasure. Save again. Damn it, Mog. You're making these fights take forever for no reason. Not worth. And just save the game and then just go back in and do that fight again, basically zero risk. I think you got it. I think Umaro put you in a weird spot because you only had 3 party members you could actually heal with.
Well...
Oh, hey there. Oh, hey there. Oh, hi.
Okay. Okay. Magicite! Magicite!
It's not an actual Magicite, it's a shard.
Oh.
Which just does a random summon. Which can be cool, but the difference between how strong those summons actually are is just... I don't know. It's generally too random to be useful consistently.
Why you throw gunk at Bog? He's already poisoned.
No, more.
Man, Terra does absolute trash garbage, but all these enemies know reflect, so...
Well, Terra's also in the back row. And also, she is, she's kind of the only one who's not touting like a super weapon right now.
Okay.
Alright, so we can try to do what didn't work in Cultist Tower. If you want to. If you want to take another shot at... Okay, bye! So I feel like earlier
very
you were saying...
upsetting, actually. That animation.
It was just like, don't fear the Reaper.
You know what it reminds me of? Freaking Ghost.
Oh,
The movie
yeah.
Ghost. Oh my god.
So yeah, did you see Sabin's damage output on that last attack? He got level halved. So does anyone know Warp, and can you use it? If you want to take a shot at the Tonberry. I think you can do it. I don't think it's as hard as you think. But Umaro was out here triggering his, like... No, you can't use Warp. You'd have to run back out.
I can't, it's not gonna, he knows it?
Yeah, it was there. It wasn't
So
lit
where
up.
was the, up to the right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, go down the stairs in the middle of this room. There's actually a save point
point?
beneath you.
Makes sense, there's a boss fight, right?
There's actually not. Well, I mean, there will be eventually.
Is there a dragon?
In this section, yes. Eventually.
We're down the stairs.
Yep. That's honestly just as good as warping out.
Trying to decide, do I want to use a tent? I don't think I need to heal up a little bit.
Love,
What?
look at your money.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy more tents.
Oh, okay.
You can literally buy 99 tents right now and not put a dent in that. Alright, I think they're like 1,000 each, so it would put a dent, but like...
Okay.
Oh, you've also picked up 40,000 gold from fights in here since your last
Okay,
save.
so go back up.
If you want to fight the monster in the box.
I do.
Okay.
Alright, then through here.
Yep. And it's pretty linear from here. You also pick up a bunch more levels just knocking these guys out on the way. You know, I think that scene in Ghost, the whole moaning shadows carrying people away.
That's terrifying. When I was a kid, I was like, I love this movie, and then that scene happened, I was like, oh my god, I hate this.
I think in retrospect, that is probably the corniest, cheesiest, dumbest scene.
No, it is, if you go back and watch it now, but as a kid?
Oh yeah, totally. Like, nightmare fuel. Literal nightmare fuel. Although, not really saying much for me, Mars Attacks was nightmare fuel for me as a kid. I was, I was then and continue to be now a huge scaredy cat. Oh man. The arms up, spinny, confused animation continues to be like the MVP.
Is he still muddled, or is that just in
Yeah,
battle?
that's just that is an in-battle effect. As are most of them, honestly.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's fine. That's what you have Osmos for.
Okay, wait, down?
This weird spot along the wall. See, I saw that and was instantly like, I bet you can walk there. But looking at it objectively, it's like, it's clearly a wall against another wall. Why would you think there's space there? Like, it already looks like a hell demon.
Aqua Rake.
Huh. That actually did decent damage. Mog, come on, man.
Take that, intestines.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Thank you, Sabin.
I mean, if it is just a big bubbling flesh blob, I suppose that explains why he takes such high damage from just claws.
I don't need Cure 2. I keep doing that. I need number to be even.
I know. This is fine. Alright, so up and to the right. And into that door on the right.
These ones are actually relatively easy.
Yeah.
I feel like the percentage chance of that happening is actually really high.
It's impressively high. Like, we've seen it trigger, like, he's only attacked a handful of times. It's probably around 10% or something like that. Okay, this one is potentially problematic. Well, not if they waste the initiative with dumb attacks that don't matter. Whoa. And that's what kind of damage you'll be doing if Mog is in the front row. His pincer attack forces everyone into the front row. Alright, here you go. You probably hit another random battle on the way in, but this is the spot. No, you didn't. Alright, so you can hit him with slow and sleep. Don't physical attack him or he will just, like, destroy your life. And maybe go ahead and just hit everyone with a safety float when you can.
He doesn't know it.
I guess not.
Can I give him haste?
Haste is not bad. To put on someone you want actually to attack more often.
With more magic.
Yeah.
With Terra.
Quite possibly.
Float.
Also slow too.
Oh yeah.
Mog is the only one who actually learned that.
So hit him with that.
Oh, you don't actually need to do that. Slow 2 is just multi-target slow. So,
Just slow?
slow 1.
He doesn't know slow. Oh no, he does. Slow. Okay.
Apparently this works, according to the walkthrough. I don't really know. It didn't say miss. So I think you can just hit him with magic until he starts putting up a barrier.
So try both of them, see if I can...
Sure?
He's gonna change it.
The walkthrough doesn't seem to think this fight is a big deal. Because it just...
What about Reflect? Should I use Reflect?
He's not really using much magic.
Wow. Cool.
Stop.
Is X-Zone?
X-Zone is just an instant kill. We can always use Vanish X-Zone.
I don't want to cheat it out.
If you want to cheese it.
So Fire's the only one I haven't tried.
Decent.
See what Ice does.
Equally
same
I think
fire.
they're all gonna hit about the same because he hasn't changed his
That wasn't good. Well, that was Fire too.
Oh. Okay, he still used that. Alright, so I guess that's not in response to a physical attack, which means Sabin should probably just be hitting him for big damage.
Okay.
Because I guess he just counterattacks with that sometimes. Just keep everyone as healed up as possible. That's probably going to be Terra's job with Cure 3. Which, luckily, she can hit Cure 3 and then also hit something else.
Hit him with Bolt 3 because it actually did fine, which is pretty good. So then, is the physical as a counter?
I thought Step Mine was a physical counter, but he's now using it against everything, so... I mean, if it comes down to it... Stop!
Oh, there he goes. It's dark in here.
Hey, you're doing fine. You could maybe use Safe to possibly lower some of the damage from Step Mine.
On who?
Just anybody. Eventually everybody. I don't even know if Step Mine is technically a physical attack.
He hasn't hit me, so I should be okay to not use Cure this turn. Or should I just do it anyway?
I'd use Cure 2, because you have a couple people who are, like Setzer would go down with one. Maybe hit, you use Osmos just to top off. You don't need it super bad, but you also don't need to do anything super...
That's...
Well, there, now you're already healing from that, partially. Hey. You're still not floating.
Only 2 of them no float.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
There's that.
I should have used Life 2. But I used Cure 3 right after Life, so...
Guess what? Dumb bug in this game, it's not gonna hit Sabin. Because he wasn't up when you cast it. Oh, I lied. JK. It was totally fine.
Ow.
You can also apparently cast Sleep on him. I don't know if anyone actually knows Sleep. The one fight where you actually need status effects.
No damage. And that countered to Sabin.
Woo!
Oh, I beat him.
Yeah, that's because Sabin just did 15,000 damage. Did you see his second attack? Did like 9,300?
Yeah. No experience! Excuse me.
You got all the experience you needed on the way here. You got a Gradius.
Insert surprise Pikachu face.
You got the... It's for the weapon.
I don't care. I did it now.
You should care a little bit.
Who gets the weapon?
I think it's for Terra. I think it's a sword. It's actually technically a dagger.
Okay. Now, do all these other battles again.
Yep. Google Charm if you want, but...
Eh.
The fights are actually really useful to have.
How rude to fight me on the stairs.
Sabin's having a little bit of a time.
He's fine. He's fine. Back row damage? Or my row's messed up?
From Terra? No, that's back row damage. See?
I guess we can heal him.
I told you. The XP wouldn't have been nearly as useful to you as dat damage. South. See, like, everybody can learn all of the magic, and so, like, on a base level, you can pretty much use everybody to do what you need them to do. But recognizing stuff like, hey, Sabin does mega damage if you equip him with the right stuff and just let him punch. Or, you know, claw, as it were, but... Bye.
What do these days? Can't get it to go.
Well, luckily, I don't think Bum Rush would even do as much damage.
Probably not. I just want to try to get it to.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. You've seen the animation for it before.
I've done it before.
Yeah,
like...
I was gonna say. I don't know why the damage on this is so garbage. That feels like a mistake. I mean, most of the other stats in this game are, so. I had a moment there where I was wondering if... I was actually not sure if you were going to end up accidentally remedying your float. If it would class it as a status effect. It did not.
You watch my hand?
Yeah. I think part of the reason you're getting it wrong is because you're going in the wrong direction.
What is this way?
Are you going from left to down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go from left to up. Clockwise.
Yeah. That will do it.
Yeah, everyone's picked up like 2 levels since you walked in this place. And learned a bunch of magic. Nice.
Okay.
Onward.
What? What the?
What the?
Big boy. What castle is this? Are we getting lasered by...
It's Medina Castle on the day that Lavos struck. Esper attack. Let's show him some of our Esper magic.
Oh, God.
A 1,000 years in the past, a battle was waged here.
I guess it's 1,000 years, but
yeah,
we should have written the word 1,000
a
instead of
1,000. But yeah, it's only Odin is here. Are your wounds healed? We're fresh out of options. We have to leave this battle in Odin's hands.
So is Terra seeing this? Or does she just know the story?
I think she just knows the story. Possibly.
Because of the Espers, right?
Possibly. Or maybe, maybe she learned it somewhere in, from the Empire. Who would win? This...
I'm a ghost.
Don't do it. You can't turn me into magicite. Who would win? These 6 trained soldiers or one ghosty boy? There's an ancient legend. It tells of a battle between Odin and a powerful sorcerer that took place in a great hall of the castle. So yeah, she's just recounting the legend. And I guess you get a visual. Hey look, the enemies haven't changed.
I mean, that's not...
Actually good for you.
Right. Aish.
You are particularly well spec'd to deal with this set of enemies. Setzer learned Ultima. Saber learned Bolt 3, Ice 3, and Fire 3, and Terra learned Life 3. Alright, time for everyone to get some new Espers.
Okay.
Feels good. Yeah, 5 magic points per battle will do that, I guess.
She doesn't know Pearl.
Weren't you gonna give her Palador?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think Mog has been done with that for several fights now. Because he learned Haste 2 and...
Oh, yeah. Whoops. You know what? Let's get this one off of saving. Wait, no, Setzer had...
He's got Ultima.
Alright, so... Which was...
Ragnarok.
Okay. So I should just switch him to...
I guess you could give him the last 4% for Pearl.
Yeah.
Which he will get in literally one fight.
And then...
I would actually give that to Terra. Because you'll probably be using it from her more often. Is it right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go get it, but you'll have to carry the recording for a few minutes.
Why don't we just take a break?
Alright, we'll finish menuing.
Oh, okay. It's not here yet, so...
Oh, it's not. Okay. Were you gonna give him Tri-Talk?
And then...
The only reason I say give Ragnarok to Terra is because
She'd already started it, I think.
she started learning it, but more importantly, your Sabin's still poisoned. You want everyone to learn it, but that's not really feasible. So what you end up settling for is like, okay, the hardest hitting magic users have to learn Ultima.
Boxed set.
It's a box. It's gone now.
Dead.
Got 3 magic points for that, and sets are learned Pearl.
Good. Okay, I can take that off of him now.
Yep, you sure can.
Back into the menu.
Back in the bag, Alexander. Ah. And he'll get fire 3 out of that as a bonus.
There.
All right,
Let's
Kid is
take a
telling
break.
us it's break time, so we'll be back for more of this in. Well, I mean,
Just a minute.
you know what?
The recording. Will be
I'm just gonna edit this out. So whoosh, and we're back. Okay. After a brief moment of panic. I mean, it wouldn't have really been panic. You just had to watch the cutscene again.
Can I steal those swords?
I mean, you can try, but probably not. Why was that called Mirror Orb, but then it was just, you just got struck by lightning?
I don't know.
That was neither a mirror nor an orb.
Let.
So anyway, you've probably figured this out by this point, but yeah, this is a castle that existed during the original War of the Magi, which is why the concept of like, oh, there's an Esper attack is even a thing, because that used to just be a thing.
Yeah, those swords.
I don't think you can, but
These. Magicite? But he was still there after all of this time? Just
statute or whatever.
oof. Oh, meteor.
Meteor's pretty good.
Everybody should have that.
It's definitely good to have. It's not as much of a... It's not quite as much of a must-have skill as is, say, Ultima. But it's on that level of, like, top-tier magic, for sure.
Okay. Well, I'll just get back at it. Okay, so can I go in here?
Yeah. There is...
Blizzard orb.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what that is.
Oh, look.
Yet another gold hairpin. And you didn't have to murder Mog for this one either.
Lethal weapon.
Getting too old for this shit.
Excuse me?
Well, it's lethal.
I mean, yeah, but kill it with fire. Didn't work.
Something about that particular, like, launcher skill, every single enemy that has it does, like, ridiculous damage with it. Just something about that. Now you got this. Got this. No problem.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
shit! Alright. I guess this isn't gonna go well either. Oh, you got it. Decent.
Wow, that's just... You know what? Get it.
I mean, with the way you have him equipped right now, especially with the double weapons, I think... Oh. Bit of a glass cannon, then. But definitely a cannon.
You think?